Alright guys, today I want to show you a little bit about how I put the Honda Xelvis Undercowl on my Honda VTR250。はい、今日は、ゼルビスのアンダーカウルの取り付けた方法をちょっと簡単に説明していきたいと思ってます。Alright, so I'm going to include a few photos here. Initially it was red and I got the cowl on a Yahoo auction.On the Yahoo auctions, I get a lot of secondhand parts from there. It's really hit and miss. Sometimes you get something good, sometimes you don't. It's similar to eBay in the States. I got it, including shipping, it was around, I think it was around 4,500 yen, around maybe $45. And that's pretty good for an undercowl. I had to get some spray paint. I had some undercoat already. In Japan it's called purasafu, so I used that. I'll include a few clips here. So initially it was red. The first thing I did was I put it on with some zip ties. まずはこのカウルがヤフーオクでだいたい3000円ぐらいで送って送料込みで4500円ぐらいで購入しましたね。で、まずは仮止めで位置を決めたりしましたね。So first I just used some zip ties to put it in place. で、その後パイプ周りゼルビスはマフラーのパイプは反対側の方に送ってあるんですけど、So the Xelvis、muffler pipe goes out the other side. And so there was a bit of a cut. You'll see it in the picture.So I had to cut off and make it even. I prefer this way, so it looks even, like that. And after cutting it, sanded it. 切った後、もう一度位置を確認したり。After cutting it, I actually had to fit it again. And you'll see I got these metal stays at the home center. これ4本買いましたね。だいたい1本150円くらいだったかな。About 150 yen or $1.50 per length, about that big. And I had to cut them, used a grinder to cut them off. And first, I had them, like I had the stays coming up here or up here, a bit higher. 一番初めに取り付けた時ステイは上の方にちょっとこっちの方に止めてたんだけど、できるだけステイを隠したかったんですよね。I wanted to hide them as much as possible, so I decided for lower on this side too. できるだけ見えないようにしたかったので、matte black に塗装しましたね。I painted it matte black because I didn't want it to stand out and I wanted to make them disappear as much as possible. I've seen some people go up higher like this, but I wanted to make it as inconspicuous or as possible. So I placed it a bit lower and painted it matte black. After doing the undercoat and the blue and the clear and the color sanding and all of that, polishing it off, I think it turned out okay. There's a bit of a gloss, you can tell. I ran out of clear and this already wore off when I was sanding, so that's kind of a bummer. I will probably do this again. まあ塗装は難しいですね。初めてこういうパーツを塗装しましたけど、時間あればもう一回やりたいんですね。If I had time, I really want to do it again. And I didn't want to put new holes in, like ここに穴開ければ横からまたなんかこういうところにネジとか見えちゃうので、できるだけ新しい穴とか開けないで取り付けようとしたので、I didn't want to make new holes, so こうやって曲げて入れましたけど、Next I want to do a grill mesh here.Radiator grill mesh kind of thing. Silver maybe coming up here to hide a bit more of that. And I'll also do something probably matching for the radiator as well. I'm going to make a radiator guard, put a radiator mesh on that as well. 今度はそのグリルメッシュかそういうものをちょっとそこに貼りたいと思ってるんですけど。Anyways, that's a simple explanation of how I put the Honda Xelvis Undercowl on the VTR250. I hope you found it helpful. I'm not a perfectionist. I'm still learning. If I could, I'd redo this again. 本当に完璧じゃないし、プロではないので、本当はもう一回やりたいんですけど、今のところはこれでいいかなと思ってるんですね。Also, the color、色もよく見ると、ちょっと違うんですよね。It's a little bit different. Maybe if I had used the official Honda undercoat. I did do the gray undercoat and silver and then blue to try to give it some of that metallic or kind of that candy coat look. But I don't know. ちょっと違いますね、色は。まあ遠くからまたは写真で見るとほとんどわかんないんですけどね。まあとりあえずこれでいいかなと思ってます。はい。じゃあパーツ2でそのグリルのメッシュの貼り方とか紹介していきますね。Alright, next time I'll show you how I do the grill mesh on the undercowl, and hopefully I'll be able to show you how I do it on the radiator cover as well. Alright, that's all for today.